Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is Mike Brenner. This is the NBA Odds Couple Show for a Thursday, March 31st. Mike Brenner, we got 6 interesting games on the card tonight.
Yeah, we do. But
we were both wrong with Atlanta last night.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got my ass handed to me last night. 1-4, the Hawks. Hey, my hat's off to Toronto. They played a full, complete game. Can they do it in the playoffs? I don't know. It remains to be seen. But
I actually cashed the over on that one. I had 200.5 or 200. I had 200.
Yeah, I couldn't catch a break, and I had the Dallas Mavericks on the first half. They missed by a half a point, and Clippers came through for me. But hey, with that being said, an ass whooping is nothing but an opportunity to get up and brush your knees off and move forward, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, wow, 1-4, 110-94, dropped me down to 54%. Got some bloggers thinking I'm going to go under that, but it ain't happening. Trust me. All right, Pistol Pete, 54-63, dropped to 46%.
I got some bloggers thinking I'm going to be under 35%. That ain't happening.
That ain't happening either.
That ain't happening.
And I said it before, what separates the men from the boys in this business is being able to get up and bounce back. And with that being said, I'm coming in confident tonight, baby. I don't know any other way to do it.
All right, let's go. We got 6 games. All right, first let's start with Cleveland, right? LeBron James is back. It's a revenge game for the Cavs. They got kind of embarrassed by the Nets, a few days ago. Massive line, though, 15.
Irving is doubtful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's sick, and there's another player that's sick with him. So there's 2 guys might not be in the starting. Yeah, I'm laying off of that game.
It's a massive line, -15. So why not take a shot with Brooklyn on the first half, plus 10 or something?
Could be. Last time they played Brooklyn, I was all over Cleveland, and Brooklyn, they got it done. Yeah. So I'm staying away. It's just one of those 10-foot poles for me, Pete.
I'll tell you what, I'm leaning towards the under on that one right now. It's 210 or 209.5. The last game that they played was looking like it was going to go high scoring for the first 3 quarters, then it collapsed in the 4th quarter. Yeah. I could see this game either being low scoring in the first half, being high scoring, then collapsing again in the 4th quarter. I'm leaning under on that one.
It might be a slow pace when they get out,
And then we got the Clippers and OKC. Of course, the news is the Clippers resting Chris Paul, JJ Redick, DeAndre Jordan.
And the Water Boys getting rested. They're even letting him take a break.
So the question is, how do we respond as semi-professional handicappers?
I got an interesting take to that because, the Thunder, they rested Durant the other night, which really kind of screwed my whole ticket. But he's back, and Westbrook is definitely playing, so they're not going to be in sitting mode. You know where I'm cashing tonight, Pete? I'm cashing on the first quarter.
You're taking this game. The first quarter?
Whoa, it's -5.
Okay, well, it probably is. I have 9.5 or 10 market wide on the first half. I don't have quarters
lines. It was all the way across the board.
It
was all the way across the board, not even 10 minutes ago.
First quarter, -5. That's a big first quarter spread.
They're coming off that loss. Durant's rested. This team is, they're patch making. You just put a starting lineup in there. It's going to take a couple minutes to figure shit out, and that ain't happening in the first 12 minutes.
You want the Clippers? That's an official pick.
I'm not taking the Clippers. No.
I'm sorry, I meant OKC.
Don't twist that one on me, Pete.
All right, and then here's one bet that I did make on the overnight. Well, I had a total that I like more, but first let's discuss Orlando and Indiana, right? Indiana, a team that gets wins here and there, but not a reliable team. I think they've lost 5 out of the last 7 ATS.
Yeah, and Paul George getting tired.
Yeah, and they're a pretty big.
As you would say, he's tired.
Motherfucker tired. It's a pretty big line here. It's 7, and I took Orlando on the 7 plus 7.5 on the overnight. Even though it's a must-win for Indiana, Orlando's playing well. They're playing well on the inside.
Aaron Gordon going off.
Dwayne Dedmon playing well. Orlando lost their last 3 in a row ATS on the road, but it just feels like a big line, and I did bet that one on the overnight plus 7.5.
The Pacers are coming off that disappointing loss to Chicago, so they're scratching their heads. I'm using them on a 3-team teasers.
You're liking Indiana?
No, I'm using the Magic on a 3-team.
Oh, really? Okay,
let's hear.
Okay, let's hear. Well, okay, we'll
get to that last.
We'll get to that last. But should I give the Magic on the full game plus 7? I will. I'll give it. I
bet that trigger pistol.
I bet it at 7.5, and I'll give it. I really should just be sticking to totals here.
But don't give me that shit either. Get confident.
Yeah, Orlando plus 7. I will take. Yeah, I didn't have the balls to give the Knicks yesterday. That wound up being a good pick. Yeah. And I had them on the second half double. I had them on the first half, and then when I saw how the first half went, I doubled up on the second half.
You're mad.
I knew it. I knew that one. I was like, I'm so wrong on my analysis of this game that I know what the winning pick is. It was the Knicks.
Wow.
All right, so I like Orlando here. I'm going to give them plus 7, and then a total that I bet. Tell me what you think about this one. Boston and Portland. I took the under 214 on the overnight. Now it's 213 or 213.5. Look, both these teams can score.
Hey, your boy's back tonight.
Yeah,
Jay Crowder. There's Mr. Defense is what he is.
It seems like both these teams can score, but it seems like it's a tick high. The initial movement, agrees with me. You have anything to say about that game?
Yeah, I do. I kind of like that under, Pete. I think it's going to be a little slow to start out anyway. And Crowder, he's getting back. He's not going to be 100% right away. Right. So. I don't know. You might be looking at something there. That's a hell of a lot of points for those two.
Well,
214
kind of.
seems to be.
They can each of these teams can easily get to 108, no problem at all.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. Both teams also 4 straight under, so it's not necessarily a great thing to bet into. But all right, so but no play for you on that one.
I got Portland.
Oh, you got Portland
On the first half.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
First
Give
half
us
breakdown,
analysis.
I love it. I think Portland's going to come out quick. Damian Lillard's mired in a 3-game slump, only averaging 15 points, you know, a little bit off his normal, like 28.
Yeah.
And the media is saying, oh, he's tired, for real. And he's like, no, that's not correct, and he's going to straighten up tonight. So I think this team just takes off early tonight at home. You know, Boston going across country. I love it. I think Portland on the first half, -1.5, is a ticket casher. Even with Crowder back, it's going to take him a minute.
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
That might turn into a tale of the day for me. We will see. Then we got a game. I'm assuming this is a complete 10-foot pole game for you. Stay away from it. Houston and Chicago, both teams battling for final playoff spots, with both teams wildly inconsistent.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're not.
I just reeled that 10-foot pole in. Baby,
Really?
Yeah, I got Houston.
Oh my God! All right, give
baby.
us your analysis. Tell us why.
I like it. I think the Bulls got satisfied with that win. You know, even though they're still in desperation mode, they are the Bulls. And Houston, you know, they came back from 17 down to get a big win the other night against Cleveland.
Yeah.
And that picked up some momentum for him. And even though they're not doing it with Dwight Howard, that guy is the most underproducing, underachieving player I've ever seen. Gets 252,000 every time he steps on the court. That's what he gets per game, and he doesn't do shit. But they're winning without him. I like them on the first half at home, -3.
-3. Okay, I can certainly. Man, that game scares the living crap out of me.
Me too. I'm not going to lie to you.
Although I do have a lean to the under. The initial line movement has gone to the over. My prediction, actually, though, it's right now 215.5, 216, or 216.5. We'll see where it closes. If it goes back down to 214, I'm going to be on the under. By tip off.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
hold
and
you to
then
that,
Denver and New Orleans is another game that's interesting. Both on a back-to-back. Denver won at Memphis, and of course New Orleans had. That was another one that I didn't have the balls to take New Orleans on the full game. But as soon as I saw the first half, I jumped on the second half.
I'm telling you right now, they're putting guys in uniforms. I've never even heard their names in their score, and they're playing pretty decent ball. Because I mean, their injury list looks like looks like an arrest record from Suge Knight. I'll use it again.
So I did take a small shot with the under on the opener. Now it's down to 206, and I would lean New Orleans at +6. Do you have anything to say about that game?
I'm using Denver on a teaser.
Okay, tell us why. Tell us the teaser.
I just think, again, Mike Malone. It's that Mike Malone factor. This coach is good. He gets these guys playing better than they are capable of.
Yeah.
And New Orleans is banged up. How long is that going to last? The patchwork. So I just think it's with a teaser, I'm getting it even. So I like it. I think Denver gets another win. They can close the month out with a winning record. I think it'll be 10-7. And Malone is just coaching them pretty good. So my 3-team teaser is the Rockets, which will be -0.5.
That's right.
After the adjustment. The Magic +13.
The Orlando Magic play. Yep.
Okay. And Denver even.
All right.
Right?
Interesting. Yeah, teasers always seem good. But you overall have definitely been profitable with them.
I've been profitable.
All right, well,
with
we've covered every game, and we've gotten all your picks, right?
I'm going to go ahead and review them. But
review them. Yeah.
Okay. First play is Oklahoma City Thunder on the first quarter. They're going to run like horses. It's -5. Don't let the number scare you. Don't wink, don't blink, and don't think. Just place the bet you're going to win. And I got the Rockets on the first half -3, and the Portland Trailblazers -1.5 on the first half as well. And then a 3-team teaser: Rockets, Magic, and Denver Nuggets. And I'm getting back up. I don't know about you, people. I'm getting back up. I don't like getting knocked down.
I got Orlando +7, and I guess I will go with the Boston-Portland total. I'll give that one under 213.5 right now. It's still available at one book. And I guess I'll just leave it be with that.
You're not even going to tail of the day. No tail. No, don't force it.
Which one do you really? Is Portland your favorite play?
I like that Portland play.
Out of all your picks, which is your favorite?
Portland. I love that half. Yeah.
Tail of the day, baby. Portland first half -1.5.
I love it, Pistol Pete. With that being said,
3 picks for me.
3 picks for you, and I've got my solid 4. I'm feeling good about getting up. I don't like that. And then we're getting ready to go into playoff time, baby. And I'm telling you right now, we're going to bang some buck, and we're going to just beat that bookie. With that being said, I'm going to pan this board one more time, Pistol Pete. 110 and 94 for Brenner, but that's going up. 4 solid plays tonight. Pistol Pete, 54 and 63, 46%. I know
I went all in on Atlanta last night.
You did. You had them in 4 different
losses,
plays.
And I didn't even give the full game total, which was the one bet that I won.
And that was the one that won.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes, hey,
welcome
shit
to
happens,
gambling. Welcome to gambling.
Hey, sometimes things happen. I want to throw a shout out to Orange and Black for sending us some pennants. We got some sports pennants on the way.
Awesome.
Got a great blogger out there that wants to contribute to SBR.
Super awesome.
Absolutely. And I hope you cash your tickets tonight. tonight, aren't
I think that's officially the first free shit we've gotten in the Odds Couple show ever, right?
I got some shades coming for you that are free.
That's the second free shit, but those pennants, officially the first free shit we ever got. Mike Brenner, congratulations.
Hey, tomorrow's Hooters, I'm collecting on that lunch bet at 12 o'clock this time, 2 o'clock Eastern. Don't miss it. We're going to have a live Periscope from Hooters. I love it.